Apollo established himself as one of the most important deities on Olympus after exterminating the fearsome serpent Python. The god paraded around with his bow and arrows, brimming with pride. This weapon is one of his symbols. The archer god found Eros, the god of love, training his aim. Despite his childlike figure, he had an elegant and noble bearing with his bow. Feeling jealous of the boy god, who majestically handled the bow, Apollo decided to mock Eros's talent. "Hey boy, what do you think you are doing handling that noble instrument so carelessly? Don't you know why the whole world refers to the bow as Apollo's weapon? With it, I defeated the most terrible of monsters." Eros didn't give in to the provocations. He turned his back on Apollo and started to walk away, but the sun god continued his provocations. "That's right, walk away. With your lousy aim, you'll never achieve a feat like mine." Apollo's offense exceeded the patience of the god of love. He waited for Apollo to turn around and quickly took one of his golden arrows, and he fired his weapon, striking the heart of the god Apollo, who fell to his knees. Eros had never defeated a great monster before, but he had just brought down one of the most powerful gods to his knees. His arrow did not physically wound the god, but Apollo was under the full influence of love. After recovering, the solar god met a beautiful nymph. Her name was Daphne, daughter of Peneus, a river god. Apollo immediately fell in love with the young woman, but Eros had not yet completed the lesson he wanted to teach the god. He shot a lead arrow and struck Daphne's heart, causing her to feel repulsion from Apollo. The god of light tried to approach the nymph, but she immediately turned away. "Why do you run away from me? Don't you see that I am the god Apollo, the god of beauty, music, and prophecy?" said Apollo, full of pride. "Your figure disgusts me. Don't come near me. I'd rather give myself up to a disgusting satyr." However, Apollo could not resist the powers of passion and tried to approach the nymph. She attempted to run away, but Apollo pursued her. When the god was about to catch up with her, the nymph ran into the water of her father's river and said, "Father, please, I beg you. I am tired of running away. Take away my beauty, as it is becoming a real curse." Peneus, the river god, helped his daughter. The moment Apollo grabbed her, Daphne began to transform into a tree. Daphne had turned into a tree, and the desolate Apollo was kissing and hugging the tree-shaped nymph. And as he tried to grab the nymph's hair, only laurel leaves remained in his hands. Daphne had turned into a laurel tree. Resigned, Apollo said, "I was denied the opportunity to love you, but from this day forward you will be my sacred plant. With your leaves I will make a laurel wreath, which I will wear and allow to those who triumph." And from that day on, the laurel wreath became a symbol of glory. Apollo would deeply regret having had a disagreement with the god of love. After that day, Apollo was no longer lucky in love.